Alright, I think it's time for Fatal Maid. Giving 100 free rolls. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't say Cygames is stingy. It's just their pull rates are fucking abysmal. Main cafe at the outpost. Why are you all staring at me like that? Well, I think you should consider changing your outfit first. You mean into a maid outfit? Why didn't you say so sooner? Give me a second. Ta-da! How do I look? You think Master will like it? Wow. I think he'll probably like it. You do remember everything you were taught, right? Of course. I remember it all perfectly. Okay, you can start tomorrow. Sounds good. Is this where I'll be working? No, you'll be assigned to the ARC branch during the event. What's wrong? It's nothing. Then I'll head off and get some rest for my first day tomorrow. Hey though, are you sure it's gonna be okay? You'll be fine. Velvet's been in our squad for a while now, and she's been trained properly anyway. Yeah, you're right. Besides, if anything happens, I'll handle it all. No, Velvet needs to do her job properly too. What? I taught her myself after all. She'll be fine. Yes. Thanks for your hard work, Coco. It wasn't hard. In fact, it was fun. Fun? Velvet was a real secret agent, you know. She even taught me how to be one. Whoa. I want to learn too. You're not ready for that yet. If you tripped while trying to hide, you'd be in big trouble. Oh. Let's go get some rest now. This event, something tells me it's not going to be easy. Ooh. Holy balls, girl. Damn! God, dude, the music is always so fucking good. What a banger! Commander looking dapper as always, and holy fucking ass cheeks, dude. Her cheeks are just out there. I didn't even notice that. This theme kind of reminds me of the Valentine's like Maid event, what was it 2 years ago, with when Adol came out, and or yeah, Maid Private. Let's not look at that. I forgot the event thing can show spoilers. Win. Sweet. Oh yeah, that's right. Velvet is wind, huh? Where is she? She's burst 2, right? Oh, there she is. Sure.
いつもならもっと早く終わっていたのにな。
Pro Maid Certificate. Certificate of appointment bearing the endorsement of the head maid Coco. It officially recognizes the new maid as a pro maid and a true member of the Maid Cafe family. Maid Cafe pamphlet. Oh, it's a drawing. It's Coco's drawing. Pamphlet handmade by Coco. You can feel Coco's heartfelt welcome for the new maid. Oh. Coco's so adorable. Coco.
プロメイド出撃する。メイドにこんなことさせるの？
ご主人様の期待に応えてみせます。
私をご指名ですか？
Where? We'll do this, Mihara.
行きましょう。
Briefly stop by the Ark to run a quick errand. I pause in front of the familiar Maid Cafe sign. Ado hasn't asked me to help out at the cafe. There's no particular reason for me to stop by. I should probably just head back. I wonder if Velvet's working. Maybe I should take a quick look just in case. Seems like I found a reason to stop by after all. Suppressing my quickening pace, I enter the cafe. I'm quickly enveloped by a warm and cozy atmosphere. But no one comes to welcome me. What's with this atmosphere? Did something happen? Master. Whee! Velvet suddenly appears and clings to my arm. Master, you came to see me? How'd you know? Really? Then I shall be the one to serve you. I follow Velvet's lead and sit at an empty table. What would you like to order, Master? Omelette, please. Okay. Please wait a moment. Adol, did something happen? Well, you see, a few hours earlier. Welcome back, Master. I'll escort you to a table inside. What would you like to order? Oh, you can find today's special on the menu. Here, let me show you. No need to get impatient, masters. There may be only one of me, but I'll serve you with my all. Velvet, if it's okay with you, could I have your number? My number? Velvet leans down and whispers into the guest's ear. That may be a little tricky, but if you order parfait and share it with me, maybe I'll change my mind. Parfait, one parfait here, please. Just one? Two, please. Thank you. Here, let me give you a stamp. Oh yeah, I forgot Mast and Anchor are part of the Maid Cafe now. Is that going to be a problem? Looks like it might be. Oh yeah, and Sin too. I don't think it's that big of a problem. But still. Excuse me. Holy shit, dude. The Maid Cafe has really grown over the years, hasn't it? Let's see. Coco, Soda, Adol, Privity, Mast, Anchor, Sin, and now Velvet. Holy shit, there's 8 members. If I ordered a cake, will you share it with me? No, I'm not hungry. But Velvet's willing to eat with her guests. So, I'm Anchor. Yeah, that's true. Alright. I knew things would turn out like this. If one person does it, others will start expecting it too. That's what happened. After that, all the customers started specifically requesting for Velvet. In the end, the rest of us got stuck doing kitchen work. Trony and I are fine. Oh yeah, Trony too. So 9 members. Trony and I are fine since we're always assigned to the kitchen anyway, but... I have no interest in working in the kitchen. You should take this opportunity to get used to kitchen duties. You keep failing your professional maid evaluations. That's because Mass keeps making pirate food however she feels like it. Ugh. Dude, that facial expression is very fucking cute. By the way, where's Drake? Okay, I forgot about Drake. So 10 members. Jesus Christ, dude. I haven't seen her for a while. She went off to change her clothes a while ago. Said it was boring working here. Homewood ice for table 3 is up. Got it. Velvet, who has been weaving her way through the cafe serving other customers, approaches me with the omelet ice in hand. Your omelet ice, master. Velvet sets the plate down at the table and sits on my thigh. Good lord.
ここでら戦闘モードに入るよ。
もう終わり？
Ay, 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 ay.
すみますね。私どものサービスにご満足いただけましたでしょうか。
Girlfriend Edo. Velvet is sitting on my thigh. She scoops up a bit of omelet ice and offers it to me. Velvet, could you get down? I don't want to. I can feel the gaze of the surrounding customers on us. Get down, please. Sure, if you take a bite of this. She may be a little too good at this. I take a bite of the omelet ice. The gazes of the surrounding customers begin to turn hostile. Is it good? It is. Maybe it's because I'm feeding it to you. You don't do this with other customers too, right? Well, what do you think? Let's talk somewhere private. Velvet and I enter the break room, followed by Adol. Velvet? Don't you think your customer service is a little too aggressive? Really? In what way? There's too much physical contact. Oh, that? That kind of treatment is reserved only for you, our real master. I'm not that extreme with other customers. Doesn't seem right either. Adol catches my glance and nods. Yes, you must treat all customers sincerely at all times. Is that so? Velvet steps closer to me. So, I have to treat the other customers out there. Velvet's fingertips tickle my chest. The same way I treat you? Really? Yes, at least during cafe operating hours. Do as Adol says. It's negatively affecting your coworkers. But I don't want to. Even if you don't want to, you have to. You have to get along with the others and Maid for you. Just like before, when you told me to get in line. Aren't you being a bit too cold only toward me? Before was during a pursuit. And now? Until you make a decision, you'll probably keep feeling like I'm being cold. Decision about what? About where you're going to be? I've already joined you and became a part of Maid for you. Isn't that enough? It's not about where you are physically. I also... Oh, Master. Hi, Coco. Coco enters the break room holding a sketchbook. What's that? Oh, this? Coco shows us what she's drawn in the sketchbook. It looks like a bunch of pink and red blobs. Since Velvet is new, I'm gonna put this up so our customers can recognize her. Oh, okay. Customers will probably frequent us more often. Yep, the more the merrier. Looks like I don't have time to just hang around here then. This newbie maid is heading off to work extra hard. Velvet leaves the break room. Should I draw you an ale too, master? Sure, thank you. That day, the Maid Cafe was a huge success. By closing time, 85% of the customers had requested to be served by Velvet. Jesus Christ, dude. She may be doing it a little too enthusiastic, maybe. Maybe that's not the right word. No, that's not the right word, but like... After the Maid Cafe closes, Edo and I return to the commander's room. Good work today. You too, master. I caused trouble again, didn't I? No, you didn't. And it wasn't trouble, so don't say that. Yes, master. By the way, what do you plan to do from now on? Things gonna be okay at the cafe? Edo? Oh, sorry. Something felt off about today's service. No, it's nothing. I'll tell you once I'm more certain. Figured I said anything. Alright. Also, as far as the cafe is concerned, I'll figure it out. It's not the way we want to attract customers either. To start with, I'll try to convince Velvet, and then... You think she'll be receptive? Well, first, I need to get to know her better. I still don't really know anything about her. I know her name, that she was a secret agent, and that ever since her squad disbanded, she's been constantly on the run. But aside from those three things, it seems like nothing's changed since Coin Rush. Yeah, she's hardly ever talked about her past. But also, what you said to Velvet earlier, Master. I brought it up before, about deciding where she belongs. Yeah, she dodged a question back then, just like she did this time. It's not that I don't understand, but Edo lets out a small sigh. Velvet probably doesn't know how to find her place in a new environment, how to get close to new people, and how to respond to kindness. Still, I think she's slowly improving. The way she acts during business hours, that's probably her way of expressing herself. She works hard and produces results. Sales-wise, we're doing pretty well. Yeah. Anyway, sorry for taking up your time, Master. Oh no, don't worry about it. I'll stop by the cafe again tomorrow. Okay, Master. Thank you, as always. After Edo leaves... I searched my pockets, but my phone is nowhere to be found. Did I leave it at the Maid Cafe? Try calling my own number, but the call doesn't go through. Guess I'll have to head back. Throw on my coat and head back to the Ark. A little later, I return to the Maid Cafe and search my phone, but the lights are still on. I quieten my steps and carefully approach the cafe door. Beyond the closed door, I can faintly hear Velvet's voice along with a man's. What? You're giving up already? I'm a little disappointed. Please, it's all my fault. I don't have anything left. Is that so? From where I'm standing, looks like you've still got plenty left in you. Come on, just try a little harder. Nani? Huh? Nani the fuck? Is she coaxing people for more orders?
もう少しだけ二人で続けましょう。
From where I'm standing, looks like you've still got plenty left in you. Come on, just try a little harder. I rush into the maid cafe. Huh? A man in a black suit and sunglasses is tied up tightly and lying on the floor. Huh? You're here. Velvet digs her heel harder into the man's back. What the fuck is going on? Hey! Call the police! This woman is... Can you be quiet? Ugh. You came here for this, right? Velvet holds out my phone. What are you doing? Oh, this? He snuck in and was installing bugs and cameras. So, I was just showing him a bit of affection. He was installing bugs and cameras? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that privately. Velvet karate chops the back of the man's neck, and he goes limp instantly. Holy shit. Are you allowed to do that? Why not? He's the one who is up to no good. He should be grateful he still has his arms and legs. He came to capture me, you know. Well, more like gather information to capture me. Huh? Surprised? Seems like you still don't get how dirty things can get, huh, Master? Why are they after you? Well, isn't it obvious? I'm useful. What do you mean? I have my uses. Back then, Mustang, or should I say, the president, did a lot of bad things. I happen to know every sort of detail. Not sure if you realize, but the president has plenty of enemies. And not just for business reasons, but it's annoying, honestly. We committed those bad deeds together, and he's far worse than I am. But now he pretends to be all noble and righteous. So if they catch me and work me over, they think they can expose everything from the past, or so they believe. Huh. That said, the only reason I'm still alive is thanks to the president's little act. In the old days, my squad and I would have been dead by now, but it's not like he lacked the power or means to make it happen. With just one snap of his fingers, he could have made us disappear, making it seem as if we never existed. But he didn't. Yeah, exactly. I wonder what's gotten into him. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Velvet lifts the arm of the unconscious man. Isn't this... On the back of the man's hand is a stamp from the Maid Cafe. He came in as a customer earlier today. No way. Still don't know who sent him. But I'm pretty sure he didn't come here to watch me say stuff like coochie woochie boing. And he wasn't the only one. There were about 6 of them, I reckon. He's the only one foolish enough to try sneaking in tonight. So what happened earlier today was... me killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I want to stop them from pulling anything stupid. I figure it'd be better if I step in. Huh. These guys are small fry anyway. Velvet shakes a phone that seems to belong to the man. They use secure phones, but don't even bother deleting their instructions. What amateurs. The phone screen reads, "Collect all information on Shade by any means necessary." Shade? That was the squad you were in before. Yeah, but it was disbanded. It's gonna be exhausting guarding the cafe in the meantime. Thought you weren't interested in the Maid Cafe. I have to stay here for now, and it'll be annoying if things get ugly. Like I said, I've been on the run ever since the president dissolved Shade. Do you have any idea how exhausting that is in a place as tiny as the Ark? Being on the run means you had pursuers, right? Yeah, those people, if you can even call them that. Are the people from this incident the same ones who were chasing you back then? No, the people after me before were legit. I almost got caught several times. What happened to them? What do you think happened? Never mind. Oh, don't worry. Those guys won't be involved this time. As capable as they were, Seeing me make such a big deal of coming under your protection will make them cautious. My value versus the risk of crossing you. They will weigh between those two. I even led them to that conclusion from the start. What does it matter to you? You've got nothing to lose. If anything, you stand to gain. You've got a dedicated maid now. Velvet pokes my chest. Anyway, that's enough story for today. Hadn't planned on talking about this in the first place. Velvet brushes my lips lightly with her fingertip. Whenever I'm around you, I end up letting something vulnerable slip without even realizing it. Velvet easily lifts the unconscious man with one hand. I'll get going then. Good work today. As far as all this is concerned, let me handle it. Don't tell the others. They wouldn't be much help anyways. Velvet leaves the maid cafe. Damn. Now I'm definitely curious, so...
ここを片付ければいいんですよね。ちょっとだけ待ってね。リロードするわね。
刺激が強すぎたみたいね。
プロのメイドにとってはプリンを食べるくらい簡単なことだよ。
Hell yeah. The next day at the Maid Cafe, the majority of the customers continue to request for Velvet, who darts around the cafe with ease. And yet... Oh, Master. This is a secret space meant only for us maids. I'm afraid you're not allowed in. She blocks a customer attempting to sneak inside. Master. Click. Is that a button? Here, you drop this. She retrieves a surveillance device from under the table. Gah. Excuse me. There's a loud noise coming from the restroom. Sorry, miss. Looks like some cleaning supplies have fallen over. Once in a while, she even gets her hands dirty. Damn, during business hours and everything, huh? This is how the morning passes. Sounds like we gotta deal with this group. You okay? No. Seriously, why are there so many of them? Yes, yesterday was just a preview. On top of that, they're all amateurs with no fundamentals. So it's even more annoying. Even if I want to play dumb, it's also blatantly obvious. That's true. These would-be intruders do seem sloppy, even to me. You think there might be some other motive? Maybe these amateurs are only a distraction, while someone else goes after the real target. What real target? Wasn't I the final goal from the start? I'm already engaging with them directly. Any diversionary tactics would be pointless. What about me? If that happens, all the Nikkes who love you would mobilize. Ain't that the truth? They'd round up not just the mastermind, but their entire family, relatives, and even their neighbors. Well, you have a point. And do you have an idea who's behind this? I don't know. There are just too many possibilities. Like I said yesterday, these guys are a small fry. If they were actually competent, we could at least narrow it down. But guys like this, it's even harder to tell. Honestly, it's like they just grabbed some random thugs off the street. Maybe they were a group that broke apart once and reformed. That would explain a few things. If they needed results, they might rush in without thinking. At that moment, another customer enters the Maid Cafe. The way they keep glancing around looks incredibly suspicious, even to me. Great, here we go again. When am I finally going to kick them all out? Whatever. I'm taking a break. Velvet heads into the break room and collapses onto the sofa. Why don't you ask for help? Velvet lifts her head slightly, still sprawled across the sofa. You should ask the others for help. This is about keeping the Maid Cafe safe, so they'd definitely be willing to help. No way. Why? Just no. Bringing it up won't hurt. You got nothing to lose. What do you mean I've got nothing to lose? Violet sits up straight. Asking for help means I need help. And needing help means I'm in a bad spot. Being in a bad spot means that it's not the perfect time to take... Being in a bad spot means that it's the perfect time to take me down, isn't it? See? How's that nothing to lose? My life is on the line. You know that would never happen. Yeah, I know, but still. Velvet rests her chin on her hands and looks out the window. Still, this is just how I do things. I live my whole life like this. Would it be strange if I suddenly changed overnight? Nothing bad is gonna happen. You have my word. How are you gonna guarantee that? I'll figure something out. What kind of answer is that? So irresponsible. Even so, it's a rather sweet proposition. Velvet stares out the window for a while. After a long pause, she speaks again. Alright. I'll humor you and bring it up once. And that must be how Coco joins the fray.
ウォーミングアップでもしようかしら。
Ugh.
リロードするわね。ちょっとだけ待ってね。いつ終わるのかしら。ちょっとだけ待ってね。プロのメイドにとってはプリンを食べるくらい簡単なことだよ。
Of course I'll help. I thought something strange was going on too. Some of the customers have been acting oddly. And so have you, Velvet. I noticed it too. The customers keep acting weird, so I've been wondering whether we should report it to the ACPU. I knew it. So it's some kind of covert operation. I already have a plan laid out. You gonna help me? Of course. Why? Because we're family. Velvet, we don't know what kind of life you lived before. In fact, we don't have the faintest idea. So please, tell us. Tell us what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Here, take this. Coco hands Velvet a thin plastic wrapped pouch. What is this? A letter writing set. I heard that writing a letter helps when it's hard to put things into words. You can use these colored pencils too. Coco hesitates, looking at the colored pencils, then lifts her head. That's so cute. Your hair color is similar to mine, so I'll let you use this one. Coco pulls out the shortest colored pencil, the pink one, and holds it out. Shortest because she probably uses it a lot. Velvet takes it, nonplussed. What does that mean? Surprised and confused, so much that they are unsure how to react. Interesting. Nonplussed. Okay, nonplussed. Never let me use that one. Because your hair is green, Soda. That's true, but still. While Coco and Soda bicker with one another, Velvet blinks silently, staring down at the writing paper and colored pencil in her hand. What did I tell you? Hey though, don't you hate me? When you were chasing me back at Coin Rush, I felt a lot of hostility from you. I don't hate you. What happened in Coin Rush was a pretty unique situation. You were targeting Master too, but after you joined our squad, you've been working really hard. And you've been a great student under my tutelage. Even if your performance isn't exactly the best, well, never done this kind of work in my life, so that's to be expected. Which is why I should get back to my old line of work. Velvet squats down in front of Coco, meeting her eyes. Hey, kid. No, Coco. Yeah? Do you like covert operations? Oh, God. Coco the spy. Let's go over the situation first. Oh shit, everyone's in their bunny outfit. Holy fucking shit. Among the customers, there are some who are trying to gather information on Velvet, and on us as well. So far, they haven't made any other moves. But, once they've gathered enough information, there's no telling how they might act. Right. In special operations, information gathering is basically everything. You spend ages preparing and plotting routes, while the actual execution takes only a few moments. Eh? Don't worry, Soda. We're still a long way from all that. Thanks to Velvet, they probably haven't gathered much information at all. Adol, sorry to interrupt. Yes, Master? Why are you dressed as a bunny girl? That? It just felt right while we're having this conversation. I see. I just saw Ada wearing it. I just felt like wearing it. Nice. Nice all around. What? Isn't this a treat for your eyes? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. As Ado pointed out, those guys have no choice but to proceed cautiously. Putting their amateurish methods aside, they haven't managed to gather much information. And besides, I've even stepped in personally to stop them, remember? No matter how stupid they are, they're bound to suspect that something's up. God. Dude. They'll assume there's something precious and important that we're hiding and protecting. Yes, from their perspective. Not only does the leader of Shade suddenly reappear, she also becomes affiliated with Master and starts working at the Maid Cafe. On top of that, every agent they sent to gather intel at the cafe was dealt with. Good point. They're probably starting to think this place is a base of operations. I feel that sigh. Yeah. God, yes. Yeah, that's... There's no words that could really, like, express. So, yeah, that was a real yearning. Amen, brother. Yeah. God. Yeah. Base for Shade's new beginning. Also, a cafe being the hideout for a secret organization is a classic setup. It's textbook. Does that mean those weird customers will keep coming? Well, if we keep playing along, something's bound to happen. We're not sending those agents here for fun. Eventually, they'll probably resort to more aggressive tactics. Aggressive tactics? Oh, don't worry too much. In the middle of the arc, there's a limit to how aggressive they can be. And I'm here, aren't I? Yes. Plus, if they use aggressive methods, they'll inevitably expose their weaknesses. Both sides lack information, but if we target those weaknesses, we can make things work somehow. All done. Coco, who has been drawing in her sketchbook this entire time, puts down her colored pencil. I love Coco, dude. She's so fucking adorable. I've drawn up an operation plan. Really? Mr. Senior Officer, I shall take a look. Senior Officer? You're officially joining the covert op, aren't you? That makes me your senior, and you my junior. Oh. Velvet smiles and takes Coco's sketchbook, her eyes widening slightly when she looks at it. This isn't bad. You've got talent. Hehe. I've been practicing. Great, we'll go with this. Yeah? Well, I'll fine-tune a few things, but the overall plan says is. Velvet spreads the sketchbook open. The drawings and wobbly handwriting lay out the plan. And you can make out the general outline of the operation. This will actually work. Really? Of course. This is a maid cafe, right? So, Velvet slowly begins to take off her bunny girl outfit. We'll handle it the way maids do. I'll just step out for a moment.
普段通り落ち着いていきましょう。
ここでら当選中です。リロードするわね。
物足りないわね。もう少しだけ2人で続けましょう。すぐ終わらせちゃダメよ。
ダメですよ。
点検してまいります。
Yeah, I forgot Coco's a sniper too. She's so fucking cute. Oh.
プロのメイドにとってはプリンを食べるくらい簡単なことだよ。
I hope Coco gets a favorite, like, item sometime soon or something. The next day, there, the customer in the brown blazer. Got it. Ado takes the coffee cup Velvet hands her and walks over. Here's your coffee. Please enjoy, master. Upon taking a sip of the coffee, the customer starts trembling violently. Oh my, are you alright? The coffee. Why is it so salty? Here, allow me to assist you. The customer foams at the mouth and trembles. Ado lays the secret agent on a nearby bench, then returns. How much salt did you put in it? 6.5 spoonfuls. Holy. We deal with the secret agents at Velvet spots in a way that interferes with business as little as possible and without the other customers noticing. Of course, we don't use the same methods every time. Coochie woochie boing. Wow, you're really good at this. Then let me teach you the next spell. You have to follow me along properly, okay? No, we force some of them to keep performing the delicious spell. That's not it. The carrot pieces are too big. If they're this big, they won't cook through when stir-fried. Again, we make others join the cooking experience event. And if none of those methods work, we have our last resort. Now, you mustn't go in there. I'll tie him up in the break room. Please do. Sometimes we subdue them with force. I was nervous since this was supposed to be a covert op, but this is nothing. Well, I suppose it does have its own unique charm. We're doing okay, right? Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. None of the other customers seem to have noticed. I never thought we'd end up pulling off a covert op in the Maid Cafe. Seriously, being with you guys is nothing but fun. Installed a few of the surveillance cameras we confiscated from the agents in the main hall. It should help with identifying them. You did? Thanks. I just hope they give up at this point. That would be nice, but foolish people tend to be brave. Welcome to... Have we met before? I feel like I've seen you somewhere other than the cafe. This is probably that shady ass motherfucker that was in Coin Rush, the freaking event last year. Where it's like he acted all tough and whatnot, and you put up your fist and he instantly folds. Like he was just straight bluffing. Of course you have. Aw. Huh. As soon as he enters the cafe, the man kicks over the signboard. Whoa. You. Get the manager. Whoa, tough guy. Okay. Don't you try and intimidate Soda like that. You're gonna have a problem with me. Hi, yes, I'm the manager. Is what I'll say after I punch him in the face. Punch first, ask questions later. Kick him in the balls.
プロのメイドにとってはプリンを食べるくらい簡単なことだよ。
You, get the manager. Aren't you? That's right. Figured I'd find you here. Been living it up, huh? Please leave. We won't tolerate disruptive behavior. Ooh, scary. Is this how you treat a customer? Don't tell me a maid for you is planning to kick out a customer, huh? Drawn by the commotion, the other customers turn to stare at Ado and the man. Please allow me to escort you to your table. Good, that's more like it. Oh, and forget the manager. Bring me the one with the pink hair. Well, you really have to specify. Here she is. No, not you. The tall one, the tall girl. New one who joined recently. That guy. Yeah, that's him. He's the loser I saw at Coin Rush. Figures, he looked pathetic, but he has an uncanny way of cutting straight to the crux of things. So he's the one behind all this. Crux. He knows who I am and what I'm worth. A bunch of low-life thugs wouldn't have figured that out so easily. Let's see. Hurry up and bring her. Do I have to request her by name? Sure, I can do that. How much will she cost? He's causing a scene. Please refrain from causing a commotion inside the cafe. Is being loud a crime? I said get the pink-haired girl. Would you look at that glare? Aren't you all Nikkes? Go ahead, try laying a finger on me. Let's see if a Nikke can hurt a human right here in the middle of the arc. Well, they can't, but I sure can, fuckface. So you're not gonna bring her out. Fine. We'll see who lasts longer. Boys, take your positions. Eh? Oh, they're all bald. Oh, Coco's so amazed. Oh, look at that. A whole load of bald men. They're all bald. Seen them before. Muscular men in black suits pour in, completely filling the hall. The other customers flee the cafe, and soon the bodyguards occupy almost every table. Tell the pink-haired girl to come out. We're not leaving until then. Master. Yeah? This is bad. I hate to have to do this, but we have to use our last resort. So you need to stall them, Master. Okay. Good. Here. Coco pins a name tag to my chest and enters the break room with her phone. Name tag reads Manager. I straighten my shoulders to look intimidating. I wonder if he's gonna recognize me. He did kind of like back down like a bitch, like immediately last time. Man had his feet up on the table, shouting at the top of his lungs. I approach our target. Hey, listen. Wasn't he... Huh? What are you doing here? Yeah? Huh? You weren't expecting to see me, huh, bitch? Let's see you be loud and obnoxious now. I hope you remember last time I wasn't ready to square up, but you backed down immediately. Too scared to fight. You want to fight now, motherfucker? Come on, bring it on. You come into my house, harassing my girls. Who do you think you are? Maybe it's time
まあメイ
you
ドだ
learned
っ
a
て
little
これくらいは
manners.
できるんですよ。
What are you doing here? Allow me to serve you, miss? Oh, fuck. These are both good answers. Shit. How do I want to play this? Is something wrong? Allow me to serve you, miss. Who are you calling miss? Wait, more importantly, I asked you what you're doing here. Aren't you a commander? Why are you working as a waiter here? This is my territory. And I'm not a waiter. I'm the manager. You asked for me, didn't you? Right. Good timing. Go get that pink-haired girl, Velvet. I'm requesting her by name. Velvet peeks out from behind me. Hi. You. So you finally decided to crawl out into the open, huh? I almost starved to death because of you last time. Is that so? You almost starved? How about that? I grabbed him last time to lure you into coming after me, remember? There was something else I was after, but he beat me to it. So, I was just a tiny bit salty, and I threw a little tantrum. But then after things wrapped up, I kind of forgot to release him. That must be why he's so upset. 2 days. I was tied up in that storage room for 2 whole days. If it weren't for that annoying, diligent security guard, I'd be dead. I'm sorry. But you survived, isn't that what matters? More importantly, it came out just like you wanted. So, what now? Do you want me to cast a spell on your food to make it delicious? The man tosses a thick stack of papers onto the table. You know, this whole time, I've been digging into your past to see what you were involved in. I've gotta say, you're seriously vicious. I've been in this line of work too, but I'm a saint compared to you. Your little friends here know what you used to get up to? So, it's no big deal. I just want to do business with you. What? Thanks to you guys, my plan to take over Coinwash went up in flames. But in this business, you can't be enemies forever. We combine your skills and my connections. Taking over the Ark would be a piece of cake. I was wondering what nonsense would spill out of your mouth. This is beyond anything I imagined. So, you in? From what I've seen these past few days, looks like you're trying to revive Shade. I've got some connections in the entertainment industry. Ooh, that makes me wonder if there's gonna be like a part 3 to this guy. What are you babbling about? Get lost. I'm not proud of what I used to do, but I'd rather turn myself in than team up with scum like you. Yeah, I figured. Hey, you girls over there. Man looks toward the other maids who are gathered around, watching the scene unfold. You girls don't know what she used to do you? Wiretapping, manipulating public opinion, assassination, kidnapping, those were just the basics. She even sold out her own squad to save herself in the end. I did hear she was a Tetra secret agent. Master Captain, is what he's saying true? I know she got separated from her squad, but I don't know what actually went down. Even so, I recall seeing Velvet receive some stationery from Coco, chatting happily with her. I'm choosing to believe her. I believe things will be different from now. Well, if that's how you feel, then I'll believe in her too. Yeah, me too. You trust people way too easily. Not that I hate it. God, I love Private. I actually like it, the way Commander is. Yoshi Yosh. Trony. That's why I like you too, Instructor. Besides, this guy's intentions couldn't be more obvious. He's clearly trying to isolate Velvet. Regardless of whether he's telling the truth, I find him irksome. You can say that again. Hey, I'm not done talking. You think she actually considers you her comrades? She'll use you for as long as she can. Suck you dry, then toss you to the curb. Are you starting to get the picture? Just accept it and work with me. You don't belong in some childish maid cafe like this. You belong in the underworld, where people kill and get killed, deceive and get deceived. Where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, come with me, and let's reach the top. We join forces, the big three, and... no thanks, I'm not interested. All the central government and... What? For some reason, I just want to give this guy, like, some, like... Italian mobster like accent. He just seems like he would talk that way.
いつ終わるのかしら。
次はここかしら。
ちょっとだけ待ってね。迅速に装填する。まあ、メイドだってこれくらいはできるんですよ。
What? Doesn't sound fun to me. The man stares at Velvet with his mouth agape. Didn't you say you knew who I was? You even did your research. And yet you say stuff like that? You're really naive. I mean, a certain amount of naivety is nice and all. But in this line of work, do I get you killed? What? Just kidding. I'm retired from being a secret agent now, so I don't really have the right to say that. However, Coco comes out from the break room and nods at Velvet and me. I'm not the only agent in this cafe. She's my cute junior, and she might see things a little differently. Looks like we'll have to do this the hard way. Boys? Yes, boss! Ooh, so scary. At the man's word, the bodyguards all stand up at once. But then... you're really pushing your luck. Looks like words won't cut it. A large man who had been quietly eating a crepe in the corner stands up and stretches. What are you? He's a martial arts champion. Says he can only win if he eats crepes that Coco drizzled with ketchup before the match. That is such an interesting thing. I know she drizzles ketchup on everything, but a crepe with ketchup, huh? What? On the other side, a guest eating chocolate cake sets down her fork. You're with a Sustainable Future Planning Support Office, right? A brief look over your financial records shows some concerning irregularities. A tax audit may be in order. As for her, this lady works in tax collection. What the? After the first two customers stand, the remaining customers in the cafe rise to their feet, blocking the bodyguard's path. Not only that, other familiar guests, regulars of the Maid Cafe, enter in quick succession. What is this? You want to try us, huh? If that's how you want it, fine by me. A customer eating pasta wipes his mouth with a napkin. Brian's the one backing you, isn't he? Huh? I work in the department next door, so I happen to hear something. Your friend is scheduled for an audit next week. Huh? There's a limit to everything, even profiteering. And you've all gone way too far. You. What are you gonna do now? You came here to stir up trouble, and if anything went south, you plan to smooth things over using your connections, right? Looks like that plan's off the table. Among some of our guests who adore my dear junior, there just happen to be quite a few extraordinary people. Damn it. Yeah, you've crossed the line. The hulking man puts his hand on Coco's head. You dare threaten my goddess of victory? Threaten? We won't stand by and let our cafe be intimidated so easily. Hell yeah, dude. Coco Squad, rise up! Least of all by a criminal like you. Exactly. Coco, could you put more ketchup on my pasta? Got it. Dude, Coco has a fucking following, and I am all for it, dude. Don't fuck with Coco. So, what will you do now? If you're not satisfied with our service, you're welcome to come back another time. Oh, but you'll probably be in jail by then, so maybe not? Damn you. We'll see about that. The man and his bodyguards flee the Maid Cafe. I'm afraid I won't be able to see you out. Velvet closes the door that the bodyguards left open. The cafe patrons, the maids, and I all turn our eyes to Velvet. Velvet hesitates for a moment. She writes the signboard that the man had kicked over, then turns to face us. Well, that was quite the commotion, wasn't it? Now that we've shown our destructive guests the door, we can resume service. Velvet bows gracefully. Then we'll provide you with our very best service, Master. Hell yeah, dude.
ここでら戦闘モードに入るよ。
Coco MVP.
よいしょ。迅速に装填するよ。行くよ、ここでら。
Oh man.
私どものサービスにご満足いただけましたでしょうか。
The next day. Oh, Drake's back. You. Why aren't you ordering the special? Why aren't you ordering it? It's event week, so we're giving out keychains too. We're giving out We're out of keychains already. Yeah, they're all gone. Too bad. You should have come earlier, slowpoke. Ah, Drake. Don't ever change. You disappeared when we were busy, and now you show up yelling? Mast, where's the rum that was here? Huh? You drank it all. Not all of it. Thought we might need it for cooking, and so I saved a little. You didn't drink any, Trony. I didn't. Just as Velvet predicts, there's a minor incident, but the main cafe soon returns to normal. The break room door opens and Velvet steps in. It went pretty smoothly. I thought things would get messier. I honestly didn't expect the operation to work. We didn't. I was totally sure it would work. Velvet flips to the last page of Coco's sketchbook. Alongside blobs that look like drawings of customers, the words "protecting our precious Maid Cafe together" are written above them. Their customers Coco is so fond of, so I figured they'd help protect what was precious to her. Of course, I ran some background checks on them beforehand. Oh, there you are. Dude. Yeah. Coco's very impressive. I was just resting. By the way, since you're here, Velvet crouches down in front of Coco. Coco, do you still want to become a secret agent? Yeah. Then promise me one thing, and I'll recognize you as a secret agent. You will? Yep, I will. I promise. Okay then. A secret agent must only work with their senior officer. Even if someone else comes and asks you to be an agent, you can't listen to them. Got it? I was gonna do that anyway. Good. Velvet pats Coco's head and stands up. Are you worried? It just made me think about the past. Coco, I'm gonna have a quick chat with Master. Do you draw strength from Master just like Soda does? Alright. What kind of strength did you give Soda? I doubt it was something like, "You can do it, go get him." You said it reminds you of the past. What kind of past? Well, it's nothing. I was just rambling. Velvet drops onto the sofa. Long time ago, I knew a girl with pink hair who was a lot like Coco. She was really good with her hands and quick on her feet. And above all, she had an incredible talent for deceiving others. Huh. Not all talent is a good thing, you know. I guess you could call it a devil's gift. Velvet stretches languidly, then props her chin on her hand and looks out the window. That talent bloomed even further as she grew older, reaching its apex when she became a Nikke. But we don't need any more girls like her. Well, anyway, it's all in the past now. Velvet grabs my tie and slowly pulls me closer. Now. Velvet, we're short-handed in the kitchen. Huh? Caught red-handed. You gonna scold me? Please refrain from doing that during business hours. And it's okay during break time? That isn't... Velvet leans in close to Adel's ear. This is what you do during break time too, huh? Stop teasing her, Velvet. Yes, master. Velvet, we're short-handed in the kitchen right now. Could you come help for a bit? Sure. As Velvet leaves the break room, she glances back at me and winks. I'll show you again next time. My true feelings. Oh, Lord. We never really saw any art scene, whatever, that would, I wonder what the... Oh, maybe it's after. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it wasn't like unique, like, art scene, whatever, that we'd get for, like, a lobby background. A few days later... Dude, Coco is so fucking cute. Look at this girl, man. Hell yeah. Coco bars my entry with a stern look on her face. Coco. Yes? What are you doing? I'm standing guard, so you can't go in. Why? Velvet asked me to. I see. In Coco's hand is an envelope. What's that? Velvet wrote me a letter. She said to read it after this mission is over, then burn it. Burn it? Because it's a secret between two secret agents. Uh-huh. An alarm rings and Coco checks her phone. Oh. Is it Velvet? Yeah, she says the mission's over. So you can go inside now, Master. Coco enters my room with me, sits on the sofa, and opens the envelope. Going to the bathroom, make yourself comfortable. Okay. Through the narrow gap of the closing door, I catch a glimpse of Coco reading the letter. She looks so excited. She looks happier and more innocent than I've ever seen her. Huh? While washing my hands, I glance at the mirror. Oh, God. Words written in red, likely lipstick, catch my eye. I'll be waiting at the Maid Cafe. Come alone. A little later, I arrive at the Maid Cafe. I'm coming! You're here. Velvet's voice floats out from the kitchen in the back. What are you doing? Cooking, or whatever you'd like to call this. I'm making chocolate. I put my heart and soul into it. Need any help? Nope, it's done. A moment later, Velvet walks out alone. Dog. Jesus. Fuck. Here, my heart and soul. Well, do you feel it? Are you so moved you're at a loss for words? Have you decided where you want to be? Velvet pauses at my words and smiles faintly. I've given it some thought. In a chef's hand, a knife is a useful tool, right? But in a killer's hand, it becomes a weapon. And what does it become in the hands of an assassin or a secret agent? Is it still a weapon? You really are innocent when it comes to this stuff, Master. Looks like you still have a lot to learn from me. Listen carefully. A knife in a secret agent's hand is a brush. A brush wielded by their master, who uses the secret agent as a tool. People often talk about the big picture, right? Once you climb high enough, the world looks like a painting. People become lines you can erase or draw with just a lift of the finger. Money becomes abstract numbers you can rewrite however you want. Velvet looks at Coco's sketchbook lying on a table in the hall. It's similar, yet different at the same time, don't you think? Well, that's all over now. At any rate, I'm not a secret agent or anything anymore. Velvet licks a bit of chocolate off the plastic knife. I'm only your maid now. I gotta look at the spilled batter. Brother, there's batter all over the place. This is just like. So, how are you gonna use me? Dog. As a secret agent? Or as a maid? Or... I'll think about it. Okay, I'll be waiting. And just like that, I gain a new maid. Aren't you gonna taste this? I worked really hard on it, you know. I'm kinda hurt. A very lethal maid. Good lord, dude. Her Bond story is gonna be something else. Jesus Christ, dude. This girl is really fucking dangerous in so many different ways. Yeah, of course we get that. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright. Really curious as like what the epilogue would be about. But like, holy fucking shit, dude. I mean, this is a pretty great event. I really liked it. Very, oh my god. Yeah. It's pretty great. I like it. But again, I think I say that about like fucking every event. It's pretty easy to please me when it comes to Nikke.